Well, hello, hello. Welcome in, coconuts. I hope you all are doing well. This is Miss Monarch that we started yesterday, and we are back. Did I say hello to the YouTube community? Hello, YouTube. If you are watching the replay, we love you. So I'm gonna just get back into it, jump back into wherever we left off. We have a lot of colored pencil work, blending work to do today. So we're gonna be jumping into it. I might just like hit up her earrings and then start doing colored pencil and working our way down. Yeah. First, let me finish what I started with these little dots. Do I even still have that makeup look on my Pinterest? Let's hope. Let us hope. There she is. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Donna. All right. Oh my gosh. I'm doing a Bantu knot out for tomorrow, and my knots keep hitting the ring light. And it's upsetting me. So if you keep hearing a creaking sound, that's my Bantu knot hitting this ring light that's above my head. Okay. So because there's not really any of that red color in the general vicinity of this, I think that's the color I'm going to make the earrings, that rouge orange. And then the background will be an orange yellow gradient for full Monarch madness. Alright. I just hopped on. Welcome in. My hands are so cold. I don't know why my office is so much colder than the rest of the house, but I can't live like this. I'm already anemic, please. I'm begging. Thank you for the nail love. Okay, stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. All right, so since we've done pretty much all of the marker work, excluding the background, we're gonna get into color pencils today. So this is how she looks right now. Very cute, very stunning, very beautiful. But we know we can do more. We do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a reference. Let's see if I have any front on references I can look at, and why I want a reference is so I can know where to shade and highlight. Very importante. Okay. I'm gonna use you because you're very front on. I'll show you guys. In this Pinterest board is public. If you ever want to see, I have a whole portrait Pinterest board on and it's just same name, Coco Michelle Illustrations on Pinterest, where you can see like references that I use. That would be very helpful if you are someone who's trying to get into looking at different resources while coloring for accuracy. Okay, so let's get into the skin, Miss Mamas. Just pulling out a bunch of different colors here. And I also have, oh my God, I also have my mix and mesh and different coloring supplies here. That Posca looks like she'll be coming in handy. Alright. Whoa, that was loud. Okay, the book is sold out until next week. We're restocking next week. So it won't allow me to pin it, unfortunately. Alright. So coming in with dark brown. And I'm going to start with some of these shadows in the inner eye. This here eye socket. And I'm just going to start to kind of pick out the colors that I want to use. So this is me like swatching in real time on the skin. This is Burnt Sienna, I believe. Yes, by Karen Dash. Thank you for the nail love. Welcome in. Right. I like how that looks on the skin. Want to kind of bring in the warmth and the redness and the undertones, and will help with the overall color theme that we have going on here. Hey Mel, welcome in. I can even bring you guys a little bit closer. This is Prismacolor Sienna Brown. It's probably gonna be my mid-tone of choice. Right? I got done so much last night. I came in, I was shocked. But again, it's that color pencil, because that's what slows you down. That's where magic happens, but it's kind of nice to be able to just jump into the color pencil and everything's already thought out. So now we can just blend and kick it. I don't gotta get stressed out like that until we hit the background. Then, you know, the party starts all over. Right. And this is Burnt Ochre. And I'm blending on top here. So those are the colors that are pretty much in rotation right now. And it's a mix of different things. Oh, thank you for the heart. Thank you. Alright. Looking good in the neighborhood. I'm gonna come in with my Burnt Ochre 50% for the highlights. So people ask me, what's the purpose of the color pencil on top? And you can already see the difference here in just that little bit of work we've done. Big differences. Okay, I don't love this brown, so I'm gonna put her away. Come back with my Prisma. Kind of deepen some of that up. blendy. Blendy, blendy, blendy. And switching out frequently. I feel like this is going to be the mid-tone that I'm really focused on. This is Burnt Sienna by Prismacolor. No, Sienna Brown by Prismacolor. I'm mixing brands together. That will be the one that will carry us through tonight. And get us nice and blurred. I feel like the face card has to be lethal. You didn't join late today. I just got on maybe 10 minutes ago. We did most of this last night. The 101 is sold out. My heart. It is. I did quietly put the March one up. So if you want to be early, sign up for the March class. That is up and ready. Because I got a lot of DMs. Like, y'all be waiting. I tell y'all, the coconuts do not play. I can't. A lot of people didn't see it. So by the time they saw it, it was already gone. I was like, oh man. It didn't want to show anybody, Instagram or TikTok. Both of them was like, we're going to keep this post to ourselves. So I was getting nervous. I was like, I don't know if anyone even knows. Hello? And then it just started moving through the weekend. Then I posted on my story and was like, hey, there's only a few spots left. They snatched them things up like toilet paper in the pandemic. I said, wow. Hey now. Hey now. March is also Sunday the 23rd. I was like, oh, that worked out. So it's March 23rd. It's going to be the same class as the one that I'm doing this Sunday. So if you missed this Sunday, it will be the same class, same course materials and all. So don't fret. I'm probably going to add one more class for the month of March. That will be a specific subject. So I'm trying to like put some materials together to decide what subject I want that to be. For like a more concentrated course. When I was putting everything together, Mr. Coco was watching me. He was like, wow, you look like you're so happy doing this. I was like, this is quite enjoyable for me. It was quite enjoyable to put everything together. And I was like practicing in my head, like, what is this going to look like? And it's kind of fun. If you're in the club, you should have received an email with all the information that you need. You do not need to sign up for it. It's a part of your membership. So everything you need is in your email welcome packet, in terms of like any supplies and the digital download that we'll be working on while I do the course. So I'm happy to be able to include the club in the courses and it be a part of your membership perks. Love that for us. Especially since I plan on adding more classes. It will definitely be more economical to just be subscribed for $10 a month versus paying $25 per class. If there's one class that you really want to take, then I would pay for that one class. But if you plan on taking more classes over the next few months, economically speaking, the club is the club. I bought my Ohuhu color pencils this afternoon, as a matter of fact. I was hoping they would show up on my doorstep, and they did not. I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to. And I surely did. With shipping and everything, it cost $58 for me. So these color pencils better color something good now. $58 in this economy, that ain't cheap. That ain't cheap. They're oil-based. I'm very interested to see. Very interested is a little bit strong. I actually had to force myself to buy that. But I am curious. I am. Alright. Thank you, Monica. I'm actually not excited. I'm mildly excited, mostly curious. I really didn't want to spend that $58, honestly, but in the name of art, I will. But they better come in here and act like they know. They have some Z, good job, girl, good job. She's in volume 8. That's what I like to see. You know what page you're gonna do? Hey Deja. Thank you, Annabelle. Hey Dina. So we're gonna just blend it out. Lady in the front, love her. That's the page that we colored in my actual in-person workshop that I did in Chicago. She's a good one. It's not too much skin, you know. She's real light, real cute. Is my phone charging? Let me make sure this is charging. Why did my screen just go dark? Hold on, y'all might pause for a second. Don't start freaking out. Hold on, y'all might pause for a second. Don't start freaking out. We're good. To make sure my phone was plugged up, because you know it likes to die mid-session. Finishing touches, love that, love that. Right now I'm using a Caran d'Ache color pencil, but I'm using a mix of Caran d'Ache and Prisma for her skin right now. And it's on top of Ohuhu and Cali Art marker. We're a mixed medium family. We use all the mediums. Of course. Thank you guys. The orange lip, so pretty. I used to be so bold with my lip colors. Maybe I'll bring it back in the summer. Now I'm like, clear gloss me please so I can move on with my damn day. I don't got time for all the liners and all that stuff. Like when I'm filming, if I go out, like if I go out to dinner or something, you know, something worthy of my time and effort. You know, I'll do a little lip combo here and there, but Give me a Fenty glass slipper. Give me Slick Salve by Topicals, okay? Give me Aquaphor in the tube at this point. I don't have time. I simply don't. I simply don't. I'm gonna take tomorrow off. I think I might switch my day off to Wednesdays because I don't like that I do like having Tuesdays off because Tuesdays, there's like no soccer practice. There's nothing going on, so I just have the night to myself. But I'd rather do 2 days on so we can finish a page versus start a page, take a break, finish the page. So I might switch my day off to Wednesdays. We'll see. Well. I'll see how tomorrow off feels to me. For a good crayon brand, I typically just use me a good old pack of Crayolas. I use Bellen's More Than Peach Project. And she has some chalk crayons as well. Yeehaw. I don't know why that got stuck in my throat when I was talking. But those are the two that I use. I don't use any like high end. I've heard of Azure markers. I have not used them. Alright. Blending down. Do you have a video on how you color skin? I do. I have one on my YouTube. And I also have some like little shorter videos on here as well. If you go to my coloring bootcamp playlist on TikTok, I think the first video might be a skin video. Yeah, having good markers and color pencils makes a huge difference. So I feel like I've just gradually stepped up. Because there was a time where I was cool. I was chilling. I found Who's. I was using Prismas and I wasn't really... HEB? What you doing here, friend? Are you the real HEB? Thank you. I recommend watching the live playbacks. True. Because that's really the real time coloring abilities. Close enough. I'll take it. HEB was the second wholesale partner I ever sold to. Good people. I also got to go to a HEB for the first time last year. That was lovely. I'm finding that the real key to getting that smooth blend is smaller motions. Like I like to do like big swatches, but then you really gotta get the little tiny macro movements to really fill in those parts of the page, and you gotta put your back into it. You need that pressure. That's what gives you the blend. So gradually I build up little by little to get that color payoff that we want. Requires patience that a lot of people don't have. This is a coloring book. Yes, this is my Coloring with Coco Volume 8 coloring book. It's the portrait edition. We are on, I want to say page 15. Maybe page 14. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end. It's currently on back order. You can also sign up for the wait list on my regular website that's linked in my bio so that you're notified as soon as it's back in stock, so you don't have to worry and throw bows. Thank you, Meek. See how adding the pressure just really blurs that all in. Blur, blur, blur. So you kind of want to underpaint and then come in and stamp of approval. Alright. Come in here. Also a sharper pencil. It seems to really give it what it needs. Because paper is textured, so the pencil needs to get into the grooves of the paper to really get that blend that you want. Lighter pressure as I blend into the highlight here under the eye. So you haven't missed much. This was mostly from last night. All I've done is this little section of colored pencil so far. This is the same playlist I always have. I don't know why it's so slow. They got the flutes out. It's one video that is 11, almost 12 hours long. And I just hit play every night. So at this point, we are now on our 8 hours, 27 minutes, and 4 seconds into this 12-hour video. This must be there like, if you still listening to this, you need to go to bed. It's time for you to go to bed. Slow it down. Thank you for the nail love. Alright. Stunning, stunning, stunning. How do I got live? I'm so confused. You and me both, I guess. Are you allowed to give advice on which brand coloring tools to buy for a beginner? Yes, I am allowed to. I would say alcohol markers are best. So if you can put a couple dollars to get even a small set of Cali Arts, you're going to be happier with the performance than a water-based marker. And then you can get Amazon basic colored pencils, and you can start from there. Right. I've been a menace on Threads all day today, just off and on, picking up my phone, starting something, getting back to work, coming back, seeing what I started. I'm not even getting paid for these because I already hit my goal like 2 weeks ago. These are just me talking. Just talking. Because once you hit your max, then you don't continue to get more money, more money. I went on Facebook, which that's always the beginning of a bad story. I posted on Instagram, which automatically uploads to my Facebook, and it was the vitiligo page with the hearts. The last video I posted on TikTok, and someone on my Facebook commented and said, "I don't know. I guess I just expected more out of you." So what? I said, "Oh, understandable. But I'm trying to see something. Can I see one of your coloring pages? I just want to see." Now I'm blocked. What? She said, "Obviously you took my compliment the wrong way." What is with people getting clapped back and now it was a compliment? I saw something yesterday. I think it was Jessie Woo, where somebody said, "You look mad pregnant in the face." And then when Jessie ate her up, then she gonna be like, "Oh, I see you took my compliment the wrong way." Okay, do we need to go back? Y'all just changing the way we use words, and that's not how it goes. Words mean things. Remember that? Remember back in the day when words meant things? Let's get back there. Let's get back there. She trying to spin it like she was telling her that she had a glow. Girl, you know where I'ma send you, okay? You know exactly where I'ma send you. But to say I expected more out of you was a compliment. Huh? What? Can you clarify? Can you clarify? And then she blocked me for asking if I could see. Actually, first she said, "Oh, I see I struck a chord. Obviously, you misread my compliment." Obviously, I struck a chord. Because I asked to see your coloring page? You can't really strike a chord with me about coloring, because if there's one thing I'm confident about is my coloring. And what makes me the most confident about it is the only person I care about who likes it is me. Because if I care what everybody thinks about it, then I'm going to be a problem. I'm not going to want to color because it's going to be too stressful. If I like it, I'm cool. I'm chilling. So I love that page. It's one of my favorite pages. And I love that I used less color pencil on it than normal. It felt very liberating. It was a little bit different than usual. Not in any significant way. And I love it. So it wasn't that you struck a chord. I just wanted to compare notes. Because it's important that you take advice from people who can do it better. You get what I'm saying? You can't take everybody's advice. You should make money off these. I make the coloring books. This is my job. So I'm glad you feel that way, because this is what I do. Because I expected more from you. Is not just, "Oh, I didn't like this one," right? That everyone's entitled to their opinion. I expected more from you is giving professor. It's giving full critique. It's giving I have a perspective here because I too color and have a level of expectations in this particular field. But then when I said, let's see the credentials, put it on the flow, she said, blocked. I said, okay. She said, well, you just lost a follower on here and Instagram. Y'all don't have to announce your departures. This ain't LaGuardia, baby. Just go on and head out. Head on out, baby. Head out. I love when the trash takes itself out, don't you? Don't you? Delicious. You see the colored pencil side? No colored pencil side. Scrumptious. Alright, stunning. Thank you, thank you. These are colored pencils by Caran Dash. CARAND''ACHE. I like to call them Carisha Dashe because what? They do not play. And this color is burnt sienna. We should watch Paradise. What's it about? What's it giving? Give us the highlights. Alright. Thank you, Shelley. It's a mix of different pressures depending on if I'm blending or if I'm smoothing. If I'm blending, lighter pressure. If I'm smoothing, firmer pressure. Watch the first episode. CARAN, not KAREN. And it's -D''ACHE. I won't have time to start a new page because we still have a lot of work ahead of us. It may look like we're almost done. We are not almost done. That's one thing about doing all the marker at once is it kind of makes us feel a sense of completion. We ain't complete. Oh, are they spamming the chat? Which question was spamming the chat? Alright. Scoochy scooch. In one setting, how long does it take you to color a page? It does not usually take me only one sitting. It's usually at least two. I would say these days I spend 4 to 6 hours on a single page, which hurts to say. So, but it's the colored pencil. So just takes it there. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for, but I know this is gorgeous, darling. Thank you. Let's do some shading around the forehead. Alright, thank you, thank you. Scooch her over so we make our way to this side of her face. I have some rings that came as I was coloring, so hopefully we can camouflage that a bit. Only 6 episodes out right now. Okay. So I could get caught up quickly. I still have to finish last season of Lioness. What happens is I watch stuff with my husband and he be like, all right, wait for me to finish that. Boy, if you don't be in it all the way. You don't be in it. That's what drives me crazy. Like, no, I'm trying to get this done with. He almost had me. If it were him, I wouldn't have even finished Harlem on time. Okay? Still mourning the loss of Harlem, but I also am happy that it ended with closure. Like, I didn't feel like they left any cliffhangers or anything, because then I would be, ooh. I would have been so tight. I would have been so tight. Oh, thank you, Mookie. Yeah, you don't have to send no gifts. Just sit back and relax. Skip this season of Love is Blind. I sat down. I was really trying to get myself. I couldn't even press play. I just don't care anymore. I don't know why. And Raggedy called me, talking about. She was like, "Girl, it's a waste of time. It is a waste of time. Nobody asked for this." Nobody asked, because usually Raggedy and I get into whole dissertations per season, okay? We like, are you caught up? All right, let's get into it. This time I'm like, I can't. But I want to try. I do. I'll figure something out. Tomorrow should be an art-filled day. I'm filming a day in the life tomorrow. So should be focused on getting work done so I can show you what a day in the life looks like. A day in the life where I actually am a focused, productive human being. Which is actually every day. I really don't have the option to not be productive these days, so I'm not sure how I feel about that, but that's where I am. It's where I live. It's where I reside. So I'm filming that. Hopefully that won't go up until probably next week though, because it is a paid sponsorship with a hair care brand. Oh my gosh. Am I a beauty influencer? Wow. But I'm doing a Bantu nod out for the video. If these curls don't turn out right, I'm gonna cry. I promise you. I promise you. Netflix changed their bio to Faith, Love, and Taco Bell. Why? Am I late? I gotta get into it. Addicted to ibuprofen. What? Is that a thing? Cause me back in the day, I was popping 4 of them at a time. Shaking them in my hand like Skittles. You know, when it gets to that time, I had to do what I had to do. Thank you, Hannah. Welcome in. So last night I was scrolling because I didn't really scroll at all over the weekend. And I saw everything was in shambles on Hillman Talk, I had to go into the Discord like, someone break this down quickly because I'm getting confused. And I'm so icked. So icked. I can't even lie. Once they started talking about founder, co-founder, administration, all that stuff, I said, oh, I'm not touching this. I'm not touching Hillman Talk. I got so many. I was getting like flooded in my DMs like, will you do Hillman Talk? Will you do Hillman Talk? When they started having like the website pop up and like, oh, we're closed for professors, because I thought it was just everyone was self-appointing them, which it is what it was, right? So I'm like, what do you mean professors are closed? Like, I thought anyone could teach anything and use the hashtag to be able to get in front of the people who are interested. And I said, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick to Coco's coloring boot camp and my little quick tutorials. And I was already planning my course. So I was like, yeah, I'm not getting involved. But essentially, Jasmine, who is a creator on here, had planned to do the first in-person meetup of Mixer in Atlanta. And when she started talking about it, one of the staff from Hillman Talk University was like, oh, this sounds really nice, but where's my ticket? So Jasmine's confused because the tickets are $20 and they're used as a donation to go to real life students who are going to, school, trade school, entrepreneurial pursuits, like whatever. Like, as a administrative member of the Hillman Talk staff, would you not want to make that donation, or are you expecting me to donate? And then it's kind of like, it gave me like you were trying to sun her, like, oh, you think you can just come run an event and use Hillman Talk name without running a bias. But the whole thing was supposed to be made up, I thought. And it got ugly. Then that one lady came on. It just got real weird. It got real weird. And I didn't get to see the apology video that I guess the co-founder came up with, which I don't even want to call her co-founder because you found nothing. You found nothing. You may have created the account and started to try and organize people, but it appears that it was to put yourself in a position of authority, and not to actually organize the community, because it seems like you're more concerned with your own status. Because, exactly, Dr. Barlow's the only founder I acknowledge. And she was real quick to back the hell up off of what y'all had going on. Like, exactly, like, can we all keep the plot in our hearts? This whole thing was made up. It happened by accident. It was created by the community for the community. Which is why I'm like, even if people drop the name Hillman Talk, I think anyone who was already like teaching should continue, because at the end of the day, we can't let any of that stuff stop what was beautiful and what was intended. If they want to play pretend and make their little hall passes and badges and all this stuff, they can go ahead and do that. Y'all could go ahead and do that. Yeah, I saw Jasmine still like, okay, we're still doing our mixer. So whatever y'all got going on, mind you, she was funding it herself, donating the proceeds. And y'all try to come in and pull rank? Who are you? Literally, who are you? Stop this. Are you going to do a meet and greet? I did have kind of like a meet and greet when I was in Chicago, which was really nice. So I would like to plan some more meet and greet opportunities. I had an upcoming launch. I have one in a couple weeks where we were supposed to be trying to figure out how to do some sort of in-person component, but that didn't seem to come to fruition, so I guess I'll do it myself. Which ain't no problem. It ain't never a problem. But also with my book publisher, there may be some opportunities to plan things. So I know there's a possibility in New York City coming up. Of course, I'll keep you guys informed as details become available, but things are coming. Things are coming. Isn't the blend blending? I love. Right. Coming in, this is burnt ochre, 50%. I know I got a lot of people in ATL. I got a lot of people in Virginia. I got a lot of people in Texas. And I have a lot of people in Cali, Detroit area as well. You know, the black areas. Philly actually has been pulling rank lately. So shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly. I do have a lot of people in South Africa for sure. For sure. And I got people in ATL, so I could. That wouldn't be too hard. I got people in DC. I got people in Virginia. Because it's about where I got people that could help me pull something off. So I could do that up. We were going back and forth about if we were going to do the DC Planner Conference. I don't think we're going to be able to make it happen with timing, with the other stuff we have going on. So I don't think that's going to happen this year. I saw that, what is it called? Go Wild, the planner conference. They're in Indy this year, I think. So that might be interesting. Raggedy's family is out in Indy, so that might be something that I could work out. Quick stop over there. Go hang with Raggedy's family, because that's my family. Yep. The whole page is butterfly inspired. Thank you. haven't been reading these days. I gotta get back on it tomorrow. Gotta get back on my reading. Because I hit my one book a month. And that book pissed me off. Okay. I was like, you know what? I need a break. Okay? I need a break. But I'm gonna be back because I still have to finish Evelyn Hugo, 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, because I put it down to read when no one's watching. So now I gotta pick it back up. I can't read 2 books at the same time. I'm not that skilled at this point of my reading journey. I ain't there yet. But I really like this book, so I want to finish it in a decent amount of time. It gives movie, like it needs to be a movie. It gives movie. It's such a movie. More beautiful gowns, for sure. For sure. So I still have like a decent amount of that book left. I think I was on chapter 15, but the chapters are short, so that don't mean much. Oh, they are making it? Love that. It gives movie, so I'm happy to hear that. Hey, son. I know her lip color is everything. Thank you, Kylie. Thank you, Jayla. Thank you, thank you. Just vibing. Give her nose a little shape. Lightly go over the middle. My hands are so cold. Alright. What colors did I use for the butterfly eyes? I used a mix of melon yellow and orange, both by I was fighting for that. I said I was going to sleep an hour ago. I can't stop watching. Oh no. I don't mean to keep you up, but I'm glad you're here. My show is on. Yes, it is. Everybody be quiet. Coco's here. This is not the time to play. We getting the laxa. What's the white part on the lashes? What's the white part? I don't know what that means. I know I was mad AF at work. People coming out trying to watch my show. Like, hello. Don't you see I'm busy? What do you want? No, my hand does not hurt while coloring. What are the white dots? The white dots are white dots. Hey Jennifer, how you been? Right. Down the center. What are the white dots made out of? I use my Sharpie creative marker in white. And I just was like teeny tiny, teeny tiny. Very, very light. And this is burnt ochre 50. We'll come back and do brighter highlights. But this is a good starting spot. Alright. It's just bringing it all together. It's bringing it all together. Is there like a lag? Does it seem glitchy when I'm like moving? Or am I tripping? Oh, it must be my phone like over here. It looks like this. All right, perfect. Working our way around. Scooch you over, bring you down a bit. Seems to help with it focusing on my hand when I come in a little bit closer. Did you like to color when you were little? Yes. I surely did. I definitely didn't color like this though. Not at all. I learned this in my 30s. Alright. Thank you for the roses. No, this is random, but how old is too old to have a baby? That ain't my business. I don't have no thoughts on that actually. I think you can be too young, but I think when it comes to building a family and whatever you got going on, there's so many circumstances, so many advancements, so many considerations where like, who am I? Who am I? Oops. Now, how old is too old for? No, Coco, you're supposed to tell me it's over. I'll tell you when I would say it's time to hang it up for myself. Like if my husband and I decided that this year, in the second half of the year, we'll start trying to have our second child together. If I tried and gave it the good old college try for the next like 2 years and it didn't happen, and it's not really so much about an age thing, it's just like I gotta move on. I would say that I would hang it up. You know what I mean? I would hang it up. So, and I'm 33. But it's not really based off age, it's just based off of how much energy I would be willing to give to it. So, I had my first at 26. Do I only want one more? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I have a stepdaughter, and I have Michael, and then add another one to the mix. That's 3. That's a lot. That's a lot of kids. Plus my niece. I'm gonna be broke. I'm gonna be broke. Your husband wants another. Oh, y'all, multiple of y'all got 5 kids. Okay, Ash, catch them. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. That's a lot. 5 kids, damn. My husband is one of 7 or 8. I lose track. It's a lot of kids. If I had another boy, I might be tempted to go for the girl. But let me explain something. If I end up with 3 boys, one of y'all gotta move over because I'm coming, I'm moving in. I'm out of here, okay? Get that couch ready. Make sure you give me a blanket. I don't play. Don't be having me sleep in your house and you ain't got no blanket for me. I don't like that. But I'm coming. I'm coming. Three girls now. See, that's what I'm talking about. You be trying to get one. That's a lot. I have a puppy. Period. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at being a puppy mom. Michael, like, really suddenly around Christmas time really wanted a dog out of nowhere, and that's so random because he knows he's allergic to dogs. Like it's very allergic to dogs. The fact that he doesn't react that badly around my parents' dog Winston is actually good because that was causing a problem at first. But my brother-in-law has a Great Dane, and Michael's eyeballs were swelling out of his lids. Like, the balls of his eyes were swollen. He could barely blink. I never saw anything like it. I'm like, the whites of your eyes are literally like coming out of your head. And now you want a dog, bro? Yeah. I would love to have a dog. We don't have a dog because of you. It's not happening. It's not happening. And plus, your daddy said he don't want a dog because he gonna be the one taking care of it. And that's a fact. Because he is the caretaker in the family. He just takes over. I can't even compete. And he's so disciplined, like, it's either his way or the highway. These damn Capricorns, I cannot compete. The way he's gonna take care of something, someone, an animal, anything, I simply cannot compete where I cannot compare. Okay? But I've been needing days off. He don't. I don't get that. Like, how are you this disciplined? I don't get it. Yeah. The hypoallergenic thing proven to be a myth. It's nothing. The reason why my parents' dog doesn't make him react as much is because he's not a slobbery dog, because it's really the saliva that my son is allergic to, which I guess a lot of people, it's really the saliva. So it doesn't really matter the fur situation, hair versus fur, all of that. For Michael, it's the drooly dogs. It's the drooly dogs. So, yeah, the Capricorns don't play. I can't compete. I am a free-flowing, lollygagging Leo, okay? I'm just here for the vibes, bro. Chill. Relax. Relax. My issue is I love my parents' dog so much, and I would just want Winston. Like, I don't want no dog that act like any other dog. I would like to clone that dog and get that dog. He be chilling. I don't think he knows he's a dog, so that helps. That helps. But he's very much a black dog. He don't be down with all that kissing stuff. The only time he really gonna be giving you a kiss is if you like save him from a dangerous situation. Okay. One time a bag of frozen vegetables was falling out of the freezer and I scooped him out the way, and he was so grateful that he gave me a couple kisses. He was like, "Thank you, big sis. That was so scary." That was too scary. But other than that, he minds his business, you know. He wants some head scratches, you know, pat on the back. He doesn't beg for food. He don't jump up and do all that. He's chilling. He is chilling, and he's so cute. He's an old man now. He act like he can't hear, but he can hear what he want to hear. You say his name 11 times, and he taking a nap. He don't want to hear nothing. But he hear when that front door open, he want to go see what's going on because he nosy. Okay? He hears that. That's a good dog, Savannah. I'll show you him. When did Winston come stay with us? He's so cute. He's a Pekingese. I was convinced he was a Shih Tzu. If you guys have been here since that era. Since the era of me getting a DNA test on him. That's me wishing. Hopefully my curls look like that tomorrow. Please, please. But turns out he's 100% Shih Tzu. Pure. Pure. My mom was acting like we was on Maury. I told you he was the daddy. I said, damn. Damn. He doesn't look like a Shih Tzu, but I guess he's a brindle Shih Tzu. That's like the golden, like ashy brown one. So I was bamboozled. I didn't know they came in that flavor. Do I look like a Shih Tzu expert to you? No. When we took him to the vet, they were like, so he's Pekingese and what? I was like, oh no, he's a Shih Tzu. She was like, oh, are you sure? And just like that, the seed of doubt was planted. Hello? Why would you slay in a simple dog? It was an accidental slay. It was an accidental slay. I was trying to take pictures for his birthday post. I said, wait, not me eating up. Now they're going to be think pieces on me. Why would you slay on your dog's birthday? So inconsiderate. You know that it was your dog's birthday and you're trying to outshine him. You know there's always birthday dinner drama and such. Are y'all on Tik Tok? Because for the last week, the only videos on my For You page were these heart-shaped cakes. I said, release me. Release me. I don't know if I was tripping, but that lady who made the video about the Walmart cakes, it didn't offend me the way that y'all are ready to attack her. It simply didn't offend me. It didn't. I felt very neutral about it, actually. I was just like, oh. Like, okay. Walmart's making heart-shaped cakes. You know, it's undercutting the business. She did get a little entitled in there with the, you know, some of her takes, but it didn't seem like y'all trying to wish this lady out of business. Like, damn. Oh, y'all don't know. So, a few bakers have been speaking out about Walmart now offering the vintage heart-shaped cakes for the low. So these cakes that bakers were charging probably upwards of $150 up to, I saw $300 for these cakes. Walmart is selling them for $5 to $25. Lord. And I heard they're good too. They're cute and I heard they're tasty. Okay. Now, some of the bakers are speaking out. One of them happens to be a really big creator on here. And the way they gobbled her up, because she went on there and was basically like, Walmart's taking it too far. Okay? Walmart's taking it too far with these low prices. And she's like, and it's fine, like, if Walmart wants to do that because, you know, it allows the brokies to be able to get a cake too. She didn't say that, but, you know, it is what it is. She called birthday cake a luxury, which it ain't a necessity. Luxury feels extreme, but it's not a necessity. And, you know, it's fine if they want to do that because the ingredients alone cost us as a home baker somewhere in the $20 to $25. So, of course, we can't compete. And if you want to buy a cake from Walmart, that's fine. It's not made with the same love and tenderness. But also don't ask small businesses to lower their prices. So there was a lot of stuff in there where I was like, okay, you didn't have to say that, right? But it didn't do anything to me. It didn't activate me. But I think the end conclusion of don't ask bakers to lower their prices, just go get your cake at Walmart if you want that. I felt like that was fair. That was valid. If you want $20 cake, go get the $20 cake. Don't ask me to make a $20 cake because my cakes are $150. And it is what it is. I think that's a fair point. The way I went to that comment section casually, not expecting much, to see it was in shambles. I said, oh, they're mad. They're mad. Where I get a little confused about the anger is y'all are defending Walmart. That's where you lost me. I'm never going to get on the internet and defend, try and accost anybody over a multi-billion-dollar racist ass company. I simply am not. It's not happening. If you felt like her takes were bad, whatever, like that, but in you're trying to come at her, you're defending Walmart. What's happening here? I thought we wasn't even messing with them. So I was getting real confused by the discourse. Like, people literally typed out, took their thumbs and said, I was boycotting Walmart, but now I'm going to go get me one of these cakes. The plot is lost. What could she's talking about vintage heart-shaped cakes, everybody. I need you to like level set. Planes are falling out of the sky. Like, let's really like look at what's happening here. Why are you so touched by that? What chord did that strike? I don't get it. She had some bad takes mixed in with some like whatever takes. Like, the video wasn't all that deep, and then it just sparked outrage. It sparked outrage. Let's talk about shopping for your budget. You're not ever gonna catch me with a $300 cake. I don't care what happens to my wallet between now and whenever. That simply is not realistic to me. It's just not. It's not. If you want to pay $300 for a cake, then you pay $300 for a cake. Me, I'll pay a quick $75 to $125, pick up my cake and move on. You know? My wedding cake came with the venue. I got the design and everything. Drew them a pretty picture and they made it come to life. But I'm not going to go to a baker and be like, wow, your prices are crazy. I'm going to go right back on my damn phone and find a bakery down the street until I find something that is within my budget that has the quality that I like. Hello? Hello? But at the same time, there are bakers out here that are going to give you something you simply are not going to be able to get from Walmart. People saying love is not an ingredient. Well, there is an expertise that some of these bakers have that you can only get from them, right? We know this to be true. A vintage heart cake ain't on the list. I have yet to see a vintage heart cake that was so unique that I would be like, I would only get a vintage heart cake from you. It is a trend. It is a fad. Like, hello? Relax. But like, look at the chocolate guy. Can't remember his name. He had a chocolate show. He made A$AP Rocky out of chocolate in a Lego form. Oh, A$AP got found not guilty. Saw that before I hopped on here. Rihanna was praising God in her Instagram story. Also a period. Amari, yes. Whatever he says the price is the price. And I'm not going back and forth with that man. I would never even approach him. Not doing it. Not doing it. Because I know what he does, only he does. And whatever price he says it is the price. But if you want to tell me you're charging $300 for an 8-inch heart-shaped vintage cake, I'm going to move on with my day to the next one. But you will not catch me foaming at the mouth because they had the audacity to tell me $300. I'll be like, girl, you crazy as hell. And move on. And move on. And I can't lie, grocery store cakes be hitting. They be hitting. And sometimes these bakery cakes, I don't know what they... Listen, don't knock the grocery store bakers, okay? She also was saying the Walmart bakers are not as skilled and they don't get paid that much. I felt like that was unnecessary because they didn't do nothing for real. They clocking in, they're doing their job, and they're actually doing it really well. And you have to be able to know how to decorate a cake if you're a cake decorator, even if you're employed by Walmart. Because at the end of the day, a cake decorator is a cake decorator. If Walmart try to interview me to decorate a cake, I'm not getting that job. They not hiring me. There's qualifications. They're not just hiring anybody off the street. I could come show them my coloring book and everything. They'd be like, that's nice. Can you decorate a cake? I'm like, oh, y'all for real? Y'all really want cake decorators? Yes. Yes. Like, that's where that entitlement started to pop out. So hold on now. And the For You page so damn messy. Immediately after, I see a black girl who works at Walmart decorating a vintage heart-shaped cake. And she was doing the same exact process that the girl who was complaining was doing. So I was like, well, looks like the love is there. This looks identical to what you was just doing, girl. Looks like they do the same thing you do. So, maybe again. I didn't like how the employees were catching strays, and I didn't like how Walmart was getting big ups. So the whole situation just pissed me off. And the fact that everyone cared so much was aggravating. I was aggravated. And then I saw, because then, after my investigation, my For You page was like, oh, you like that? Oh, you like that? So then it brought me another woman who made a vintage heart cake, who was supposed to have the wafer paper on top that you burn to reveal a secret message. Well, the woman comes, picks up her cake. When it's time for the event, she looks at the cake and there's no wafer paper to burn. She's stabbing the cake, trying to see if it's like in there somewhere. She's trying to figure out what part she's supposed to burn. There's nothing to burn. So she texts the baker and is like, hey, there's nothing to burn on this cake. And I would like some sort of compensation because it ruined the whole damn reveal. Fair enough. And the lady said, I'll give you $25 off because that's the cost of the topper that you burn. And since you didn't get one, I'll give you a refund for that. The lady said, I don't think a $25 refund is fair. I don't remember how much the cake in total cost, but $25 was a separate charge for the burner top. Since there was no burner, she said she'll refund that. The woman responds, I don't think it's fair. She said, how much you think would be fair? The customer responds, $40. She gonna write back, I could do 30. Ma'am. I said, stop. Stop it. Black people. I said, you messed up this lady's moment. I don't know what she was trying to reveal, but you messed it up. You messed it up. Why are you going? Do you know how quick I will give you your damn money back? I will give you a full refund for less. I will reship. Like, you're going back and forth 40 versus 30. She's like, there was nothing wrong with the cake, blah, blah. Give that lady her money back. You messed up the moment. I don't know what she was trying to reveal. Give her her money back, and to go back and forth over 30 versus $40. After you asked her what you thought was fair, she was like, I asked her what she thought was fair. That doesn't mean I was going to accept it. Ma'am, close down shop. Close down shop, get a journal. It's time to reflect. It's time to do some inner work. Because you have to stop this. And then get on the internet, tell us your story, thinking we're going to side with you. Home bakers are down 5,000. The independent bakers have lost thousands of points in the past few weeks. It's person after person after person getting on the internet. Oh, God. And then she gonna say, I blocked the customer on everywhere. Now, what are you mad about? What are you mad about? You messed up her cake. What she ordered was not what she received. What are you mad about? What? Like, if anyone should be mad here, it ain't you, player. It was never you. And she gonna be like, am I the a-hole? Is that a rhetorical question, or are we being honest? Because, friend, I got bad news. You dead wrong. Dead wrong. Hey, Coco, bro. She should never, ever, ever. And I have customers that that get under my skin. I do. That is not a unique experience. And I ain't baking cakes, okay? Every day I have to breathe in through the nose 4 counts, out through the mouth 7 counts. Every day, okay? But I can't unleash the dragon. I can't withhold people's money because I'm mad that I messed up. How does that sound? How does that sound? That's wild. Unfortunately, from my observation, she learned nothing. She was still trying to defend her actions. And that's always unfortunate. Because I always like to investigate, see, was there any growth? No growth. No growth whatsoever. She's defending herself like, y'all mad at me. First of all, you asked us if you were the a-hole. And the answer was a resounding hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you didn't like it and now you on here barking. Like, what? Girl. That wasn't the move. Don't do it again. And that's it. Learn from it. Because what she could have did was like, dang, after reading all that feedback y'all gave that I specifically asked for, I actually unblocked her, reached out to her and apologized and offered her a full refund for that cake after further reflection, and then offered her a discount to come back and hopefully you can trust me with your cake in the future. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't where it was at. Ain't nobody coming back. Hello. Did y'all see the story talking about the girls tripping the girl who never agreed to pay $500? Oh, Lord. I feel like that's a video that I saved to come back because I could tell she was about to be telling a long story and I had to get some scrolls in. I was like, I'm going to be back for you. So I didn't get to finish watching it. What happened? Was that the one where she started off like, I would never travel with broke people again? That one? Where's the one you colored yesterday? This one. This is the one I colored yesterday. The group leader paid for the Airbnb without agreeing, then... Oh. Well, that's a new one. Not the silence as in agreement to pay $500. What? My friend, that's not going to hold up in court. So the person who's telling the story, is that the person who paid for the Airbnb or the person who never agreed? The girl telling it is the one that paid. Oh Lord, so she thinking we gonna be on her side. Oh, I hate that. I can't stand when y'all get on the internet trying to rally us up. We be like, girl, what the hell type of time are you on? I don't get it. Take your Coco Brown Sour Patch, yummy yum. Hello. I doubt I'll like really go on a girls trip ever again. Um, that's just not. That's just not my vibe. I didn't have a traumatic experience. If I'm gonna go on vacation, I want to go on vacation with my family, and I can invite friends and stuff like that. But I want to be spending that time with my family when I'm not actually working. I get so few days where I'm just focused on enjoying the moment I want to do with my family. So that's just kind of how I'm built. I want to be with my parents. I just want to be with my family. But for Raggedy's bachelorette weekend, I had a little issue with one of her friends who is no longer her friend because of this situation. And all I can say is I will literally be sending out contracts. Because the way a trip will have these girls acting like brand new. Get all that stuff in writing. Sign here, initial here, date here. Thank you. See you on the trip. Because you taking silence as confused. Thank you. It's in the contract. Yeah, y'all would have to sign a contract for sure. Making sure all the payment terms are laid out and agreed to. We can negotiate, we can go back and forth, we can create payment plans. Just know that I will be in front of Judge Judy if this goes left. Quickly. And Judith doesn't like nonsense, so don't waste her time. Just don't. At all. Took her silence as consent. Crazy. You going to jail. That's what that sounds. That sentence sounds crazy to me. In any context. Silence is literally the absence of consent. Like what? Like, did she nod? Did she dap you up? Like, what? She said nothing. And you took that as what? Like, I don't get it. And they were plotting on her? Damn. The girl said she might not be able to do it before she booked. Like, what? Hello? Exactly, Olsen. I think about that from time to time. Like, wow, that's crazy. She still needed to pay even though she isn't going. And what are you going to do about it if I don't? What are you gonna do about it? Because what are you talking about right now? They told her she still has to pay. Or else what? Like, what are y'all do? You trying to bully me? I'm grown. What? Or else what? Like, what the heck? The way I put my phone, block, do not disturb, take me a good nap with my $500 still in my account. Good night. Because y'all must be out your damn minds. Must be out your mind. I truly ain't getting no whoopings at 33. Not a single whooping. So if you would like to take that up with somebody who gives a damn, I highly encourage that because this hotline is closed. Indeed. Indeed. Because me, I do not care. I don't. Sorry. I knew I was going to get hungry. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. My circle too small for any of that. When I've gone on my little trips, the 2 girls trips I've been on, it was my friends' friends. Because I don't have enough friends to be going on girls trips. It would be a girls gathering, a girls outing of sorts. There's not enough girls for this to be a full-on girls trip. So it will be 3 girls in an Airbnb. Yes, because the page protector I'm using is the textured one. So if you use the page protector that comes, like the book, the thank you card, those are smooth, so it won't make a difference. But the one I was using, because it takes up the whole page and I don't got to move it around and stuff. My bachelor is next weekend. Oh my God. And everyone is a trusted individual. I highly vetted. Love that. So exciting. So exciting. Yeah, you need that. You need that. Especially when it comes to special occasions. No new friends. None of that. I don't want to hear any of that. Miami. That was where my first girls trip was for a bachelorette, actually. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. I would like to go somewhere warm. I feel like this winter has been very, 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 very wintry. A little more wintry than I prefer. And I'm tired. I'm tired, Grandpa. I need rest. Hey, Bree. It's been so cold, like, and so snowy and icy. And at one point it was cute. Like, you know, we didn't really get that much snow last year. So I was happy to see her, like, hey girl, how you been? Okay, I see you out here doing your big one. And then she just kept coming back. I'm like, okay, Snow, girl, you know, you've been coming around like every other day at this point. Like, let's slow it down, okay? I'm in upstate New York. Now I was like, girl, you don't gotta go home, but you most certainly gotta get the hell up out of here. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. We're tired. "13 degrees and it feels like 4." Like, that's violence. That's not nice. Do I have a weather app here? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's 14 degrees here and it feels like 7. Like, what? Thursday is supposed to be 5 degrees? 5 degrees? Like, why Kendrick got the same number of Grammys as we got degrees in the temperatures for not like us? Why? Why? That just stressed me out. I ain't leaving. I am not leaving. I'll be in the house, laid up, and y'all are sweating down in Florida. See, that's crazy. I need to sweat. I need to know what it feels like to sweat again. What does sweat feel like again? "9 degrees in Arkansas." Like, it's too cold everywhere. Like, I don't like to hear stuff like it's cold in Dallas. Like, I don't like that. I don't want it to be cold in Dallas. I feel like that's not right. I don't like it. -9 in Minnesota. -9. No. No. Really, I'm clocked out at, once we start talking about below 0, I have no words. Like, none. There's nothing left to say. But then you're gonna go below 9 notches? I don't like when I'm cold in the house, because it's so cold outside. Like, I got heat, I got a fireplace, I got warm beverages. Why am I cold within the 4 walls of my home? It can't be. It can't be. Mind you, there's some sort of mind game happening, because I can hear the wind outside, and then all of a sudden I feel like I could feel a breeze in my office. I'm like, did I just feel that breeze come through my house? Nah, I gotta get new windows or something. I feel like it's not in my head. I feel like there's really air traveling through my house. Oh my God, what I would do for 60 degrees. What I would do for 32, hell. Can't live like this. Her ears are like, are you ever gonna get to us? Yes. Don't worry. Just let me cook, ears. Just let me cook. I'm coming. Hello. The breeze gonna let itself in, come in and stay a while. Like, hey, hope you don't mind. Just passing through. I'll be back a little bit later. It's real cold. There was a flood and it froze. Lord. I'm reading through. My windows I don't think are double paned. Are they? Yes, they are. I lied. I had to envision. My windows are. But it feels like the air is traveling through the walls. I don't know if I got cracks or something. It's coming in somewhere. The baseboards. Somebody's lying. The weather's coming through. It is. It is. Wow. All right, let's do her hair. I can handle blending all this part in. Y'all don't need to worry about that. Let's get to her hair. I'm gonna take a black colored pencil. Sharpen her up real good. And start to give the hair a little more depth and dimension. I know I would love to just be somewhere warm. Just a week, let me defrost, and then I can come back and handle it until spring, but I need a little something. When I get in that bed and I put them ice cold toes on that man's cat, he turned into Scooby-Doo. Rubber-dubber-doo. Wake him up out of a dead sleep. I'm like, oh, now I gotta play dead. Like, oh, did I touch you? Sorry. Just let them stay. Just let it happen, okay? I'm anemic. Okay, help me. Help. Yeah, that's the thing. In the summer, I can't get far enough away from him, okay? Even though my toes are always cold, but I gotta be strategic. I gotta lay diagonally. So the feet are on him, but the upper body is away because I can't deal with sweating my hair out. It makes my scalp itch, okay? You gotta stay far away. I'm like, how do you sleep just giving off heat waves? Are you not hot? And then you want to sleep with the ceiling fan on? Have you gone mad? A ceiling fan? It's 4 degrees. It's 4 degrees. Why don't you just pitch a tent, eh? Go sleep outside at that point. A fan on is different. A ceiling fan, that's right above you. I literally be trying to make an igloo. I'll be having 2 blankets on. I'll be in the trenches in the Arctic blast. I can't do it. I can't do it. I like fans because I like the noise, okay? You know, I like a little white noise. But having it directly above me when it's already cold, I like to sleep in a chilly room. Like, I can't sleep when it's warm. I need it to be cold because I need to be able to put all my blankets on and not sweat. But a fan over my head when it's cold outside, He be getting up on the bed, dusting the fan off. Make sure it's crispy for a nice cool breeze. I can't take it. I can't. I can't burrow down enough. I can't. Because I can't sleep with my head under the covers. I don't know how people do that. How do you breathe? And when my head is above, I literally feel like I'm in a wind tunnel. I cannot breathe. I can't breathe. They push back. Yeah, I don't want nothing too crazy. Maybe there's a way I could slow the fan down a little bit or something. Help me. Help. You can't breathe without it on? Damn. It's too cold in my room. I can't be like y'all. I wish I could. And I'm anemic, okay? I'm cold by default. Even when I'm hot, my hands and feet are freezing all the time. And there's something about getting in the bed with cold feet where the blanket acts like a refrigerator. I don't know how to explain it. You just know. You either know what I'm talking about or you don't. Something about isolating those cold feet under a blanket keeps them cold. And I don't know why. And then you have to put them on your partner's warm sleeping body or else you're toast. You can't put socks on. Putting socks on cold feet is you literally just put them in the freezer. Just put your feet in the freezer if you're going to put socks on cold feet. It keeps them cold. It keeps them cold. Unless you like put them in the dryer real quick. Oh, love that. You need to like manually warm the feet up, you know? And then put the sock on. Put them in front of the fireplace or a heating pad or something. Have to. Hello. Ice crunching. We cold, but we crunching them ice chips. Okay. I gave up ice. Kinda. You know, I like an icy cold beverage. You gotta cook the toes. Have to. 1 foot out of the covers. No, that's how the boogeyman drag you under the bed. I got that. I need that foot locked in. Lock it under. Y'all just in the bed hot. Just in the bed hot. I can't. Maybe an arm out of the cover. And even that is dangerous. My feet are too cold. You be freezing though, ma'am. Ma'am, you got the 1 foot out and you're cold. Yeah, arm. You know how you got one arm on top of the covers if you sleep on your side? That's what I'll do if I'm high. But preferably, I have the covers. I have a throw blanket that's cozy that goes up to my chin. Then I put the comforter up to my chest. And I lay there shivering and put my cold toes on that man's calves. Wait till he go rubber dubber doo. Pretend like I don't know what's going on. And toast my marshmallows that way. It's the best I could do. It's the best I could do. I don't live this hot girl life that y'all live. I don't know how y'all are maintaining yourselves being so hot all the time. I don't get it. Why y'all so hot? 11:17. Well, that concludes our session. Y'all know y'all about to get hung up on. Boom, boom. What color is this? That's a great question. This is the Perylene Brown. And I'm just deepening up these little phalanges. Dun, dun, dun. Boom, boom. Working my way around. But y'all all will get hung up on very shortly. This is your warning. How generous of me. Y'all know I don't typically warn y'all. I just bang this phone in your face. Bye. But today, I'm feeling generous. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the night off. I think I have convinced myself that Wednesdays will be the night off going forward. So I'm gonna do a little test drive tomorrow and see. So, but this will be up tomorrow in my absence. Actually, I notice if I post a video and I don't go live that day, TikTok tries to play me. So I might have to save it until Thursday. Wait, hold on though. If I go live Thursday and I start a new page, then we gone for the whole weekend. That I don't like. I'm in deep thought. I gotta think about that. I don't like the idea of doing a page, starting a page, leaving Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, we could do a mini. Or maybe we do some digital stuff. We haven't done digital stuff in a while. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, we could do a mini or digital. Let's see how we feel on Thursday. We'll do a mini or digital. I'm leaning towards digital because even a mini I don't finish in a setting, you know. Finish this page, but then I don't have anything to post. That's the only issue. I need to have something to post. I'll post this on Instagram tomorrow and then on TikTok on Thursday. I gotta feed the algorithm. Oh, thank you, Sunny. All right, guys. This is where we are. I can't wait to add in all the details and the Monarch vibes. Oh, I love it. I love it. I do. Ooh. I'll make sure I record the process so that you guys can see what's going on for the background. And I'm just going to continue to blend with my colored pencils on her ruffles. With those same colors that I showed y'all last night when we did these sections. And that would be it. So I'm gonna see you guys on Thursday, 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. If you're in the club, I'll see you around. I'll post a picture of this when it's done in there so you guys can see. And I will see you in the future. I love you. Good night.